you would get a job picking strawberries. Yeah.
Do you like strawberries?
I liked them, yeah, but it was backbreaking, definitely. But I noticed now they grow strawberries up on ledges, so people pick them from their pots and their windows.
Oh, that's great.
And we always call them strawberries.
Uh-huh.
Wherever you go, there's strawberries. They're not cat's ears or dog's ears or I don't know what.
Yeah. We used to have chickens when we were little, and they used to chase us around the garden. But I still ate them. Well, after
they're aggressive animals, chickens. Chickens are very aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated it. They used to, when we were little, we were like 5 or 6. They used to run around after us in the garden. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Terrorizing.
But I really didn't stop eating them though. Didn't put me off.
You have any nightmares about chickens?
Huh?
Did you have any nightmares about chickens?
Did you have nightmares about them then?
About chickens? No, I don't think so. So my distaste for chickens was very conscious.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My grandfather had these Chinese chickens with like little fluffy heads, and they give tiny eggs. But so when he passed away, my mother said, "Can you feed the chickens?" Because they were all screaming for food. And but I left the door open, so they escaped, and they live in a little town in Holland, and we never caught them. We didn't really run away. So guilty about it.
You still feel guilty about it. I love it.
Is there an invasion of Chinese chickens in your neighborhood?
Okay, we can start if you like. We have the mice tea. I cooked my mice tea, of course, because I made some before in the morning.
Mince meat.
Mince, yeah.
Mince meat. Sorry, Zaina, she will kill me. I knew that.
And did you use?
And also,
did you use beef or lamb?
we always actually use beef because it's more healthy than the lamb, and it's cheaper, of course.
And lamb's got quite a strong taste, hasn't it? I think.
Yes. But you can, if you like, you can use lamb. It's okay. Any kind of meat it would be. Or I don't think we can make this dish is vegetarian because we have yogurt in it too. So even we will stuff the dough with mushroom, it will not be vegetarian.
But vegan, I guess.
Or vegan, yeah. Or vegan more, yes. But vegetarian, yes, maybe. But there's also some people, they don't like the yogurt. صح Melissa?
Can't believe you're giving my secret away.
Do you not like yogurt?
I can't really eat anything like that's cheese or yogurt, or especially jamise. I like
You don't like to eat knafa.
Kanafa. I can't eat kanafa.
Yes.
Too much.
No.
Are you allergic,
Ooh.
Gives me stomach upset. So often when I go to Gaza and Palestine, I just take the hit, because there's so much lovely food. And I also, because if people have gone to the effort, I try not to sort of say that I can't. So the sauces, yeah. But when I know people well enough, like Manal, she now knows that I'll just sit and not eat it. Which is a shame. I suspect I just ate too much cream and cheese when I was little. I used to love it. And I used to eat the cream out of the pot. So especially clotted cream, which is really thick, buttery cream. So it's probably my own fault. But so this I'm going to cook this with the yogurt, but I guess I'll fish out the stuff.
This dough is amazing.
Did you put yours in the fridge, Jonathan?
I did indeed.
Did you do yours in advance?
Melissa.
Huh?
I'm a very obedient person.
Yeah. So how do we make these hats, Manal?
These hats, we will show you now.
Okay.
We will have, yes, we will have the dough
Dough.
here.
Yeah.
That we have it here between our hands. It's ready. So I will show you how we will make the hats. Sorry, because I must remove my iPad. I hate this iPad, but.
Do we need to put flour on a surface?
Yes, yes, of course, of course.
Oh, yeah,
Because you
okay.
don't want it to be.
Good thinking.
Yeah. So you need the stick, of course.
Manal,
Yes.
I found that there was way too much flour in your recipe.
Yes, you need it. You need it because you don't want it to be very. You need it to be a dry dough actually, because when you start to stuffing with the meat,
Yeah.
there is the liquid if the meat will be inside the dough.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So you need it to be
Sticky
very
more.
very dry and tough meat.
Yeah.
Dough, sorry.
That
Because
We
it
roll
will,
it.
yeah.
We roll it out. Yeah.
Jonathan,
So
I
you
added
need
a little bit more water, a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I added more than a little, but we'll see what happens.
Sometimes if you found that it's very dry and you can't use the stick to spread it, you can cut it to pieces like that. Maybe it's easier.
Oh,
for you.
yeah.
Okay.
I use this way in the morning, and it's an old way, we can say that we use it. I don't know why, but always when I cooked with my mother-in-law, we always made this way. So because of that, we need lots of flour to put it around these small balls, so to keep them dry.
Is it okay to roll it all out in one go, or is it better to do it bit by bit?
Because the dough is very dry, it's easier to make it small pieces like that. But if your dough, you can use the stick to spread it.
What do you
Because
use the glass
you
for?
can save time. Where
What
you
do you
can spread it with the stick, then
It's
use a
hard
cup.
work.
Make it,
It's hard work with this.
yeah.
I'm getting tired already.
In the end, you need circles. You want to make
Yeah.
circles, which is small
Circles.
circles like that. But I like to use the dough with the flour and this way because it's easier, where I can control the size of the circles that I want.
But you made two things there. You made a little dough ball and a little circle. Is that it?
Yes. The balls that will convert it to circles after that, of course.
Manal, how thin should they be rolled?
Which?
1 millimeter?
Yes.
How do you know a millimeter?
Now, excuse me, I'm confused. You're making the circles, and is that the only form that we need?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. The first step is to make these balls. There's two ways to make the balls.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can flat, like Melissa's Melissa's made, that you can flat the dough that you have with the stick, like that. Then use a cup. Make a circle.
How thick should this be?
Yeah.
About
it
1
must
millimeter.
be 1 millimeter thick. Yeah. So you will get the circles, but this circle that I got now is very, very thick, so it must be more thin.
So you want it just really thin?
Must divide it.
Really thin, yeah, I think.
Yeah. Must be very thin.
This is like pizza dough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I don't think it's supposed to be.
To spread it actually, because of that I like to make balls. It's easier to make balls than use the flour to make it a dry circles with lots of flour in the surface.
So is this big enough?
Yeah, how big, Manal? How wide? What's the radius or diameter?
I think it's very big. No, you must use smaller cup.
Smaller.
Yes, it's very big.
What about like 3 centimeters? 2 centimeters?
Yeah, it will be fine. Yes, it will be fine. The diameter must be, yes, I think.
2 centimeters?
4.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 or 5 maybe. 5, it's better to finish.
How's this?
Yes, this one is fine.
Good.
Because when you cut the circles, then you in your with your hands you must make it thinner, of course. Must flatten. Just like that. You can make 10 circles. It depends on the how many pieces you want in your dish. So I made early morning. I made 45.
45.
Yes, but now I want to reach until 60.
60.
Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, 60 bowls because we are here 4 who are eating shish barak. My little kid, he don't like it.
So you know these circles that we have for cooking. Can we use these?
It would be great. I think it would be great, Diamond. You can use the smaller one. It would be great.
This one, yeah.
Is that the same size as you've got? That's very small.
That's a bigger one, a bigger. Yeah. So how do we make the hats then? These are for the circles.
Yes, this is for the circle. So we have here the circle. My circles is ready.
Okay.
Then I'll try to my meat is ready, of course. It's cooked and ready here. I will show you. We'll put some.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think I'll use the medium
Use
one.
a small one first to put some meat in the half of the circle. Then close.
Okay, I'll use the big one. So
yes,
So it's like tortellini.
Turn it like that.
So you flatten out the circles a little bit once you've cut them. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm using the big one.
She did it very fast.
Okay, you will get big hat. It's okay.
A top hat. Yeah, there's a big one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is the circle.
Okay, let's a bit of meat. I missed that bit where you fold it.
Yeah, me too. I think we need to see that in slow motion.
So you fold it.
Fold it in half.
Yeah, too much meat maybe.
My mother should have been Palestinian.
And then what? You stick them together.
Yeah. From the you can just like that. Make it like that. When you close the circle.
Do they get baked in the oven?
Yeah, I have something like this now. What's next?
Then close it from the both sides.
It's a bit like tortellini.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's coming. Yeah. It's a Spanish hat.
Yeah. I think it's a Mediterranean recipe. All the people in the can do it, but in different ways.
It's very strange.
Do you bake these in the oven afterwards?
Yes. There's some people they fried it. They fried the dough. Then they put it inside the yogurt and the rice. And there is also there's some people they bake it, and because it's more healthier actually. I like to bake it because it will not take lots of oil in it. And there's some people actually. This is the third way that they put it in the in the air, that let it make it in the early morning and let it dry.
Right, yeah. Manal,
Yes, Rana.
have you ever tried it fried?
There's some people they fried it, but I don't like to fry it actually. I baked it.
Because it's more healthy without a fry.
Yes, yes, it's more healthy. Yeah. So I baked it only from the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then put it in the and cook the yogurt with the rice. Then put the dough in it after baked it.
So you took the edges of the circle together and press them.
Yes. Yes.
You make them.
Yeah.
You join them together and press them.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
But
Like make it like a hat.
I see that you make like a hole. Now you close, yeah, and you took the edges together, press them. But I see
then
something
turn
which
it
is
to the other side, which will be easier for you to turn it to the other side.
Yes.
Then close it from
good.
Both sides, like
wow.
so you got the hat.
Fantastic. I love it.
Now, is the sauce poured over the dough once it's baked, or does the sauce get baked with the dough?
Sorry, I can't.
Hello?
I think you
The
bake,
dough will
you bake it all together, don't you, Manal?
yeah, of course. I baked all together.
But the yogurt goes
With the
On the tray. I put it on the tray, then I baked it all together.
with the yogurt.
No, without the yogurt. You cooked the yogurt beside.
Yogurt
Okay.
is
I cooked only the dough.
When do you add
Yogurt
the
is a sauce, comes on afterwards.
yeah. I think it's more a relish, isn't it?
After baking the dough from the surface to make it dry, the goal from the baking is to let the dough dried from the surface. So when you put it in the dough, when you put it in the yogurt, it will not be very sticky.
Ah, okay.
And when you cook it, you must eat it warm. You mustn't leave it too much time in the yogurt because it will drink all the yogurt inside. Because of that, there is some people, especially in Lebanon, they do not put the rice inside the yogurt. They cook the dough
Separately.
the yogurt and make the rice beside.
Yeah.
So you can eat the yogurt with the dough alone, and you can put it with the rice and eat it like that.
Manal, you cook them separately before you cook the
No,
dough?
actually, no. I put the rice with the yogurt.
My question is now, when you finish making those hats, you cook them to the yogurt, or you bake them before?
I baked them before. I baked them. I baked them I put them in the tray like this. This is I have. I put them in the oven.
Yeah.
I baked them only from the surface. When I found that for only 15 minutes after heating, of course. I don't want them very make it gold.
You just want them to be dry and just little golden, very little.
Yes, exactly. Only to dry and little gold. Then while it's baking on the oven, I will cook the yogurt with the rice.
Yes.
Then after I take them off from the oven, I took the dough and put them in the yogurt. Cook them for more.
The dough should be hot. Yeah, you cook the dough, so the dough is already cooked.
Yes, it must be. It must be boiling
half cooking.
Half cooking. The rice. Yes.
When
you cook
so you bake them because you want them to be not mixing together. You want everyone to be not absorb the yogurt or the whole yogurt.
It's up to you. If you like, there's some people they keep it until it's take all the yogurt. There's some people they like to eat it warm or more liquid in it. Because of that, there are some people they cooked the rice beside and put the dough only with the yogurt.
Yeah, I think if it is more
If you
liquid, it
don't
will
want
be
it
nice.
very sticky, yeah.
Because the yogurt
You
will
don't
take the
want-
taste of the hat, so it will be very nice to be more liquid. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Of course, and you must have garlic in it, of course, and coriander in it.
Wow.
And the yogurt.
Yes.
Yeah. Garlic
The
coriander.
yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cook the rice in the yogurt. Yeah, I have it. I think I have it.
Yeah.
With the garlic and the coriander.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then put the hats into it for a while and then serve
Yeah.
it. Okay, sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
I should
Will be
learn
all
something
in the
before I
same
get
dish.
home.
It's very common recipe actually in winter and in autumn, because it give you a lot of warm feeling and heat.
Manal,
Yes.
once I saw in the supermarket like those hats, they are very dried. Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, we have it here. We have the hats only in the supermarkets actually. So you can buy them.
I saw them in Istanbul. I saw them and I was so surprised about them. So have you tried them before?
From the supermarkets?
Yeah.
No, actually no. I made it in my house.
They are very little and they are like your hats, but they are smaller and very dried. Like very dried, very hard.
Like dried tortelloni in Italy, you can get them dried. Maybe it's the same thing.
I think.
I saw them in the supermarket.
Some people they bought it and they fried it after that.
Yeah.
Manal,
Yes.
can you show us again how you make the hats? I'm making crescents, and I don't think that's
right.
right.
My hats are very strange.
I think mine are pretty good, by the way. Can anyone see them?
Oh yeah.
It's good. They are good, Melissa. They are good. Nice.
Melissa, show me, Melissa. Show me your hat.
I'm so proud of myself.
Wow.
Wow.
So nice.
How'd you do that, Melissa?
They are good. They are good.
What can I say? I'm just a very good cook.
Yes, you don't know yourself. I knew that.
I've been living too long in France. It looks like a croissant.
Yeah, my ones are very strange.
It's similar
together
to
like this.
croissant.
Join them together.
Yeah.
You've done it. You just need to stick it together.
Stick it together.
To get the shape of the hat,
Yes.
you must turn it to the, after you close it from this side, you turn it like that.
Yeah.
Then like that. So you will get the hat up. Yes, like that.
Let's see what we can do.
I think I'm putting too much mint
What you are doing,
in the hat.
it's like that. Maybe. Or
I think
like that.
If there's too
Like
much
that.
mince, it won't go over.
Yeah, that's the trouble. I think I have too much mince. Yeah.
You are expert, Manal. Your hats are perfect.
It's the shape, but it will have the same taste actually. It's okay. we can make our own shapes after that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
We can have European ones.
Yeah.
Different. But Manal, you've made 60.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I've done 2, 4, 6, 8.
Because when you cook the rice, you will not have lots of rice in the yogurt. There is only 1 cup of rice or half cup. I think we don't have too much rice in the
It's going to take a long time.
It will not.
Because Manal, she used to make them, so she's very quickly. She can make them very quickly.
Yeah. My kids, they like to eat the hats more than the rice and the yogurt, because it will take on the taste of the yogurt. When you cook it with the yogurt, it will be very delicious, the hats.
Yeah.
So they only choose the hats to eat it and leave the rice with the yogurt beside. because of that, I had to make lots of hats like these. With
That's
the
what I
meat
plan
sauce.
to do.
Yeah.
I think, and also I think maybe you have more patience.
Melissa, you can make a very, very big hat, one hat.
Yeah.
With lots of meat.
That's a good idea. I love it.
And you can take it.
So you will
Yes.
you will win in the battle for sure.
Such a good idea. I love
Have
it.
the biggest one.
Then you can take that inside the oven with the yogurt also. So it will be great, I think.
We'll call it the hat.
How many times do you usually cook this recipe, Manal?
Actually, when I made the hats in the early morning, it took from me only half an hour.
Wow, expert.
Amazing.
So
Hannah,
But
Well,
if
you
you
cook
need
them in
to finish
invitation.
all the recipe, you need
Pretty much.
1 hour and a half between baking and making the dough, cooking.
I think if you prepare it the day before, it will be great. It takes long time.
Yeah, it will be better, of course. It will be better, of course.
At least the dough and the hats.
Yeah. No, the dough, it will not take from you lots of time. It's a very
No,
easy
I
dough.
mean to say
Not,
the hats itself.
because-
The hats, it takes time.
Yeah, the hats. Yeah, the hats. Yeah.
You invite people to this one because it's very special. So it's usually in your usually you invite people to Shish Barak.
Yes. Usually,
Some recipe
no,
that
but I
are
only
for-
make it for my family.
Yeah, because we have some recipe that when we have invitation, we focus on like maqluba, for example, or
Yeah, it's a special recipe there. Yeah.
they are very special. So and because
Because
we
it
love
took a lot of time. Because of that, I think it's a special one.
yeah, they are very special.
In Turkey, I think in Turkey they have like a molds. I saw it once in the Facebook.
Yeah.
Have a big mold which is iron mold with the bee cells.
Yeah.
They have a big circle with small cells like the bee cells, and they make a big circle of the dough. Then they put this big mold, the iron mold, on the circle, so they will get the shapes, like the bee cells, زي خلايا النحل يعني.
Yeah.
They stuffed it with the meat. They will get that like these circles, the cells beside each others like that. Then they stuffed it with the meats, like they all like this. They put some meat here and there. Then they have another circle. They put it on the top. Then they use the same mold. Yeah, and cut it. Then they have the circles ready.
Yeah.
But we don't have the small here, so we use the original way that we have.
Food in Turkey, in Istanbul, is very delicious, you know. It's really very delicious.
It's similar to our food, actually.
Yeah.
It's similar to our food.
Some recipes, they are very similar to our.
Yeah.
And
in Syria, I went to Syria
in supermarket in Istanbul. I saw them, Manal.
Sorry?
I saw like those hats in Istanbul that are
white. Because of that, I say that before that the word shish barak, it's a Turkish word.
Yes.
From the shish barak, the Turkish hats, soldiers, I think they have the same shape.
I think the Ottomans probably.
Empire one.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
I'd say the Ottomans brought it.
Yeah.
When they were in charge.
The same shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was that their shaped hats? The Ottoman soldiers, did they have shaped hats like that?
I think so. They are black and long, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Interesting. I don't have Ottoman hats. I have very strange hats.
Napoleon hats.
We We have
I don't know.
lucky soldiers today. We are celebrating the soldiers today.
Very strange hats.
And their hats.
Big
Three
hats
very-
and small hats.
Very, very funny, yeah. It's
I
very
don't
nice.
think they look like cat's ears, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it
We
cat
could,
ears.
yeah, we could make those.
Similar to the hats more. Yeah, maybe it's Melissa's hat. It's similar to the cat's ears more.
You know, these names, the traditional names, they have stories, Manal. They told
Mm.
my grandma, she used to tell me the story of, originally they have stories about, about the
That
names.
like the word rashta that we cooked it before 2 weeks. Actually, it's also, I think when I try to find what's the meaning of rashta. It's a Persian word. It means the lines. Where they make the dough in lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they cooked it. So it's a Persian word.
Yeah.
It's not an Arabic word.
Those were the good old days when everybody lived together and did all sorts of stuff and mixed things up and had a good time.
Of course. They took words from each other. Yeah, like word banana. Banana, it's an Arabic word actually.
Banana. Yeah.
Banana.
Yeah, we have banana means the banan. Banan, which is the beginning of the fingers. We call it in the Arabic banan, which is this part of the fingers, which is the cup of the fingers. We call them banan.
My friend's name is Banan. My friend's
Yes.
name is Banan.
Yeah.
You have banana trees in Palestine?
We have it in Jericho, lots of them.
In Jericho.
Yes. We have also the many kinds of banana here, which is we have the smaller ones, which is it's very, very sweet.
Mm.
In English, we have very
This is the hat. Thank you, Leslie. This is the hat. So this is the Turkish hat. Yes, Leslie.
Oh yeah.
That's a Turkish hat in the wall.
We can hear you. Sorry for that.
Very similar.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah.
So it's similar to that we made.
That's
Thank
amazing.
you. It's great.
So I've made 18 now.
Wow.
Wow, Melissa.
4, 6.
Well, it's not 60.
I missed the sound. I can't hear anybody here. Sorry. I'm so sorry for that.
I can hear someone singing. Is that Manal?
Yes. I can't hear anybody.
That's normal, isn't it? Manal's voice can't hear us after a certain amount of time on this. So
Yes.
Can you hear us now?
Oh my God.
what
I
happened?
have, yeah, I think they're looking like seashells.
How many of you made, Dermot?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
Wow.
But I'm making little progress on my meat.
Yeah, I did. I just did a whole pack of meat, which is I think 400 grams rather than 200 or whatever.
I did 250, but I think I'm only halfway through it. So I think I'll be making 20 to 30 shells. I'm calling them shells now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have leftover meat. Maybe I can stuff some things. Tomatoes, stuffed tomatoes on the side.
Stuffed mushroom.
Got mushrooms. That's, yeah, I'm gonna do something like that. Yeah, there's definitely going to be leftover mince.
And maybe leftover pastry. I still have a lot of pastry.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No, I think I'll be okay.
I'm going to roll it out again.
Make a pizza.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's actually very flexible, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
flexible, yeah. With the olive oil, I guess. Yeah, I like it.
It's
you could spin
surprising.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
without any yeast or anything, it's kind
Yeah,
of.
you could stretch it like it stretches.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
very
it's good.
surprising. Yeah. "22 I've done."
I'll race you.
Yeah.
Oh, this rolling pin.
Yes, I think 25 is great.
25.
Yeah. Because there's only 4 of us now, and one I probably won't be able to eat it. So that's 25, 24. That's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, the cat might eat some.
We've got a really bad-tempered cat, so I very much doubt it. She's like a really old cat, and she goes and hangs out somewhere else. And then every now and again, like every 3 days, she turns up and kind of makes this sound like she's a really grumpy old woman. She just kind of goes, meh. Like, I know she could talk. I know she'd be like, I hate you. And we just let her in. She eats, and then she disappears again. She's horrible.
She probably has a very bad time out in the wild, you know, being attacked and so on.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She used to be okay. She's just a really, really bad temper.
The young males anymore because she's too old.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think she might be menopausal. She's horrible. We've had her since she was like a kitten.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to her.
What's her
She
name?
maybe replaced by a younger cat.
Yeah. Maybe I should replace her with a younger cat. Keep her on her toes. But so anyway, the point is, she would never eat this. She just looked really annoyed.
I can't see her eating cat's ears anyway.
What do you want, Melissa? She's used to eating British food.
Yeah. There's Zaina. She wants to say hi to you.
Hi, Zaina. Have you started at university yet?
Hi, Zaina.
Zaina, how's university? She's gone.
University, Zaina. Good, not good. Not good. Not good. Because she's watching online.
Look so like your mom. You look like just like your mom. Like you like your sisters.
That's not a good thing to say, is it?
The same smile. The same smile, ما شاء الله منال.
الله يرضى عليك.
الله يحفظها يا رب. الله يحفظها ويوفقها. May Allah bless her. Yeah.
She has a lessons now online.
Online, yeah. It's really very hard.
She likes to go to the university instead of sitting in the house and see her lessons online.
Is she the eldest, Manal? She is the eldest, Zaina?
She is? Sorry?
The first baby for you?
No, I have Omar.
Omar, yeah. In the university?
Yes, Omar, he is in the second year. He's in medical college.
Yeah.
He's studying medicine in Najah University.
The Najah University. My brother graduated from Najah University.
Oh, mashallah.
Wow.
Yeah, art.
That's impressive.
Mashallah. And
then
Zaina,
I have Zaina.
Zaina,
she's my only daughter that I have.
Yeah.
Then I have, she's in the first year in the university. She's studying political science, actually.
Wow.
Political science, like my daughter.
In the Najah University also.
Also, yeah. My daughter studies in Istanbul, political science.
Yeah. Then I have Ahmed, he's in the 10th grade. He's 15 and a half. Then Yazan, he's in the 5th grade. He's 10 years old.
The 5th.
Yes.
I have Jana, the 5th grade. The youngest.
What's Rana? What's the name of the university in Istanbul?
Aydin University.
Aydin.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, very good.
Great.
Very difficult to get in a good state school. It is so difficult that the rich people whose children can't get in, then they pay for a private school, which is not as good actually as the state school.
Here,
Very clever.
Aydin University is a private one. It is a private one, not governmental. Yeah.
We don't have governmental universities here. All our universities are private.
You have to pay. You have to pay for all universities here.
And it's very expensive actually.
And Najah University is very expensive. I remember I have two brothers. They study in India. They study engineering. And my brother, the third one, he studied in Najah University, studied art. One brother who studied art cost us more than the two who studied engineering in India.
In India, yes.
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
It's really very expensive. And Najah University is very expensive.
Yeah, because of that, we are always, and we raise our kids to get scholarships. If they have good marks in their schools or good grades, they will get scholarships. So my big son, my eldest, he has, alhamdulillah, he has a scholarship from the university itself.
Oh,
so we paid.
That's great.
We get 100. We paid 100 dinar, Jordanian dinar, of course, for every hour he took it in the university. And
Wow.
Really expensive.
yeah, this is the cheapest. Yeah, this is the cheapest. This is after the scholarship.
Wow.
Oh, wow. And is the
Because
university?
he's studying medicine, of course.
Is the university in Bethlehem? Is that still functioning?
It's in Nablus. So he must go to Nablus and he must live there. So he rent an apartment there with some of his friends, and we paid, of course, a rent for the apartment. It's not in Bethlehem. Bethlehem University, they don't have a medicine faculty here.
Yeah.
They only have business, business, I think, and
education, maybe
something in educational section.
Yeah.
And I think some media, is it? Some journalism, and I think I remember some journalism and television things, media.
I think no, it's not in Bethlehem. Also, we have Abu Dis University, which is in Al-Azariya in Abu Dis, which is closer to Bethlehem. There's a city, it's called Abu Dis, and there's a university there. Of course, it's a private university.
Yeah.
And there's another fields or another faculties they studied there besides Bethlehem. They are similar to Bethlehem. They have business, education, medicine, journalists, and all these kinds. But also, and we have also a Najah in Nablus, which is some faculties. There's some faculties that's cheaper there than Abu Dis, and there's some faculty in Abu Dis is cheaper than in Najah.
Medicine is very expensive everywhere, Manal.
Yes, it's expensive everywhere, of course. But we compare in the prices sometimes, and also because in Najah, my son, he liked to go to Najah because he has some friends. They went there to Najah, so he preferred to go with his friends, of course. There.
It's a great university in Najah.
It is, yes, and they have their own hospital, which is a Najah hospital. Yes, and inshallah after that he need to go out, or maybe he wants to complete his course after the sixth year. He must go out or to complete to make
complete his master degree and PhD degree, inshallah.
Yeah, of course. Inshallah.
How far is Nablus from Bethlehem, Manal? Maybe 2 hours?
It took from you 3 hours, yes.
3 hours.
Yes, if there isn't any checkpoints.
Yeah.
But if you have checkpoints, it took from you sometimes from 4 to 6 hours. It depends on the situation.
Wow, it's very
But The distance is quite short, Manal, is it?
Yeah.
The distance
Because of that, they rent a department there. They can't go and come every day to the house or to go to Najah.
Mm.
Well, and the fastest way is actually to go through Jerusalem, which of course people can't go through. So if you can go through that way, it would cut off.
Yes, okay. Through Jerusalem, of course, it will not take from you only 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you want, without any checkpoint, and the easiest and fastest way, of course.
It's a tiring journey, that one from Bethlehem to Nablus. It is long, and it feels long.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels like it takes most of the day.
How often you see them?
He likes to go there where he can. They are studying online, but only their labs is they must go to the university to their
practical
labs.
lessons.
So they put the labs only on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So every 2 weeks he come to once to the house. Every 2 weeks. So he came twice in a month.
Is he there now? Is he in Nablus now?
Yes, he's in Nablus now. He will not come this week. He will come, inshallah, next week.
Yeah.
And then Zaina will go. When will she go back up?
She will not go there because they are studying online, and in her faculty they don't have any labs.
The whole course
so
is
they only all her lessons is online.
So you are lucky,
that,
Manal.
she hated.
You are lucky, Manal. She can stay with you now.
Yes, we are lucky, but she don't. She said, no, I don't like that. I don't feel that. I finished the school and I went to the university because, of course, she's staying in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Debbie.
Sorry, I will keep thinking of you. I'll see you next week or in 2
Bye-bye,
weeks, 3 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I start making my my hats. So I put them on the top only because I want to let them dry. While I'm making my hats, I'll start to cook the yogurt.
Okay.
Wait.
So I will.
Manal.
Sorry.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Are you grilling them?
He's grilling them, is she?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm baking the hats.
I know, but how? How? And have you put oil?
Yes, he is grilling them.
Are you grilling them? Are you baking them? Are you using oil so they don't stick?
No, without anything, because the meat, there's lots of fats in the meat, so we try to make healthy things. So I put my hats on the tray, which is the tray that I use it for the oven. So and it's tried to turning to make. Oh, sorry, where's the camera? Here.
What temperature?
Tried to being dried and cold from the top, only from the top.
So it's grilling.
Don't make it very, very hot because you will lose them. On the medium heat. Put them on the medium heat.
Only from the top. So you're grilling them?
Yes.
Yes.
But only on the medium heat. Don't make it very, very hot because you will lose the hats.
Yeah.
It will turn in black.
And Jonathan, how did you know that?
So start frying. Start to being white like that.
How did I know what?
How did you know she was grilling them in advance?
Because she said.
Oh.
She showed us that she was putting them on the top rack of her stove and just on the top.
Oh,
you're
so good.
Melissa.
You listen to her.
Yeah. She's interesting.
Clever.
Yeah.
That's useful to do that, I think. So Manal, on a low grill for how long?
Yeah.
How long? 5 minutes?
5 minutes, 7 minutes, until you feel that they are dry. The dough is dry and it's converted to white.
Okay.
And little gold from the top, maybe, because it will be. Don't make them very, very gold.
So just white?
Yes.
And
a little gold from the top.
Like toast.
Yes, I will turn it off, and I will keep them on the heat. I will keep them inside the oven. So it will be, I'll turn it off.
Okay.
And I will start to cook. I want to start to cook the yogurt.
Are they not
If
a bit
it's possible, Melissa, please.
Are they wet at the bottom?
Can I?
Are they wet at the bottom?
Yeah. No, I put them on the top, not on the bottom. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll see what happens.
It will be little wet. Because of that, I will keep them inside the oven.
Right.
To let them more dry after I turned it off.
So 5 minutes.
It's very wet. You can keep it more.
Okay.
If it's wet, you can keep it more inside the oven because you want them to be dry. Because I think my oven, we have different ovens. So my oven, we have a choice. My oven is have a choice that has a choice that I have only from the top. So I with the fan, which it must be all hot and turned it gold. So I turned it off and I keep them inside the oven. So it will be dry while I'm cooking the yogurt.
I've got 30,
I will show you. Yes.
34.
34. Wow.
4 or 34? What's 4?
I've made 34. I'm very
You made 34. That's good.
Before they get cooked and they're destroyed. That's
That's good. Okay. We will work on the yogurt. I have my garlic. They are here. I want to crush them. If you like, I use my machine. I like this machine because it saved my time actually with the stream. Sorry for the voice. I will unmute it myself.
Do you think?
Can you unmute it, me, please?
What is that?
She's crushing garlic. I'm wondering whether 4 cloves is
With
quite
what?
enough.
What is she using?
As a special crusher.
Manal, show us your crusher.
Yes, I will. This is my crusher. I like because I use small crusher. So I have this string here with the sharp
blade, yeah.
Knives inside.
Yeah.
So it's crushed the garlic. I use it for the onion and the garlic. If you have nuts, it's
very
great.
nice. From where you get this? From where, Manal?
So I minced my garlic, and I want to cook them with some oil and coriander in the same pot that I will use it for the yogurt. Because I don't want to use too many pots actually. So I use the same pot.
I want to wash dishes, many dishes.
I try and use everything in the same pot.
Manal, please, can you tell me from where you get this machine? I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here.
Where is
the garlic inside the pot?
Maybe she can't hear us again. I think she's gone into her kind of.
Manal.
Little bit of oil. Like this.
She can't.
Manal?
I don't know.
Manal?
Maybe I must get the camera into the pot. It's easier.
We're calling Manal.
Manal!
Not listening.
No.
Manal.
Voice is gone.
Manal.
She gets a 0 for the day. She's not listening.
Put it on chat.
Or maybe she deliberately does it so she can just get on with the cooking.
Yeah. students are a nuisance.
I think it might be my questions.
Yeah, she's very polite.
Having a loose top.
Manal, Manal, Manal. So,
Sorry.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
you were listening, weren't you?
Yes.
Was she's got oil, she's frying, what's she frying? Is she frying?
Hello.
I think she's frying the garlic, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's frying garlic
She fries the garlic.
In
With
the
the
oil.
coriander, yeah.
garlic that you chop with that wonderful machine.
Okay, I'm doing the garlic now. And then she fries it. Okay, I got it.
Manal?
Manal, can you hear us? Manal. She knows something's wrong.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Ah, yes.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
No.
Hear you.
No, we can't hear you.
I think I can blame her for the fact that my things are burnt because I was distracted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, nice try. We could give her a message.
Yeah, chat. Use the chat.
Use the chat. Manal, we can't hear you.
I'm too busy catching up now.
I'm still rolling the pastry.
Yeah, I couldn't decide. I thought 34 was probably enough for me.
Probably.
I've got a bit of pastry left over.
Oh, my hands are looking strange.
I'm gonna
Unmuted.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
That's good?
That's better.
Okay.
You were on mute. So Manal, you're frying your garlic with some oil, in some oil.
I start here frying the garlic with the coriander. Here I have the coriander with the garlic.
Yeah.
Manal, what type of coriander? When it says dried coriander, is it green dried coriander or brown?
Yeah. I must leave and come back.
Wait, Rana, what type of, when it says dried coriander, do you have green dried coriander or is it brown, your dried coriander?
I'm sorry, but what is coriander?
I'm trying to think in Arabic.
You get it in Turkey.
Oh, I'm trying to think, what is this in Arabic?
Can you show me the coriander?
I've asked my husband.
Coriander in Arabic.
Show me. Have you got
Kasbara.
kuzbara? Yeah. Yes, we have it in Gaza. We have both, but we use the dried one.
And that's when it says dried coriander, do you have dried green coriander?
Dried and no, we have it dried and ground.
It's brown. Oh.
Powder. We have powder.
Yeah, I'm just worried that. Yeah, it's the brown powder. Yeah.
Yeah. The ground powder. It's a brown one. The color is brown.
I think maybe because there's a choice of using fresh or dried.
We have it fresh, but it has another taste.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering which
we
one.
use the fresh for salads or something like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you that I learned a new word today.
Coriander.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you.
Ingrid.
Yes, in the book it says fresh coriander.
Yes, crushed coriander. I have. You can find it crushed corianders, and you can found it like seeds.
Ah, yeah.
I
Coriander
have it.
seeds.
I will show you the seeds of the coriander.
Manal,
Okay.
what do you use?
You can crush them.
The fresh
Yeah.
one or the dried one?
No, I use the dried ones.
Yeah, I guess that.
This is
I
the
guess.
seeds of the coriander.
Yeah. But you use the seeds and you make them ground, yeah, like powder.
Yes, actually, yes. I ground them and I put them in a jar first, and I use them like as spices.
Yeah.
I use them on the yogurt recipes and الملوخية, of course, bamia.
Yeah. You know, it goes with the
white
garlic,
beans
Manal.
also.
It goes with most food which is garlic. It matches garlic.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be very great with the garlic, the coriander, and
See,
with the chicken
Melissa,
too.
my
That's
guessing is
very nice.
right. Where are you, Melissa?
Yeah.
My guessing is right. Dried and powder.
Yes, dried, and yes, it's being powder after it's dried.
Manal, Melissa asked me about the coriander, and she told me fresh or dried. I told her, what's the meaning of coriander? I can't understand you. This is the first time I know the meaning.
Yeah, we have the fresh coriander, which is similar to parsley. We have it here also.
No, the parsley. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
But Manal, in the cookbook, I think we said fresh.
Fresh?
I think so.
Maybe you can use fresh. It's okay.
But
under the cookbook also we can add the dried mint in the end of the recipe on the top. Isn't that right? Yes. Also you can add it like a kind of flavor.
Is it very basic? We can cook without it.
You can cook it with the dried or with the fresh one. About the coriander, I'm talking about the coriander. You can cook it with the fresh or with the dried ones.
Yeah,
so
good.
Same, you will get the same taste actually in the end.
But I think you cook it with the dried.
Yes.
You prefer a dried one.
Yeah.
And how much coriander was that? I just chucked.
We put one tablespoon of coriander.
1 tablespoon.
With the dried coriander, of course.
Teaspoon or table?
Tablespoon.
Big.
Yes, it will be great taste with the yogurt.
Okay. And then we fry that for how long?
You cook it with the oil until it's turning to gold. Okay. The garlic, of course.
Just a question.
Turning to gold.
How long do you put the hats in the oven? How long? In the grill?
Only for it depends on the oven. If we say that we have medium heat, so you put it only for maximum 10 minutes. If it's dried before 10 minutes, you can turn it off and keep it inside the oven until it's being dried.
Okay.
So I keep my hats in the oven.
Okay.
And turn it off, and I keep them in the oven, so it will be more dried. Okay. Here, because of course I have another kind of yogurt that you have. I have Jmeed, which is the yogurt which is the yellow yogurt that we have, which is it's like a rock, which is the white rocks. We use that, which is the dried yogurt, and we soak it with the water. I will show you once what that I have.
I wonder if we can get it here. I think maybe in Arabic shops we can get Jmeed.
Yes, you can get it from the Arabic market, of course. You can use it. I put it in the refrigerator.
It's quite a strong taste.
Or in the freezer, sorry. I put them in the freezer because we here bought it fresh, just like this. Yes. So we bought them fresh, and I put them in the freezer. So I only cooked one bowl every time. I soak it with the water, with the hot water, and it's being like that, dissolved in the water. Then I add it to the garlic.
Do you boil it? Manal.
Yes, you must boil it, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, you must boil it. If you have the yogurt, which is the white yogurt that we that we eat. Of course, you will dissolve it with some water and you add it to the garlic.
Who's speaking?
And what about the rice?
After it's boiled, the yogurt's boiling, then you add the rice.
And is it okay to boil Greek yogurt, for instance?
Yeah, of course, you can use the Greek yogurt.
With a bit of water?
Yeah.
But you cook the yogurt, and then some people cook the rice in the yogurt, and some people cook it out.
Yes. Because of that, I soak some rice from a while for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I add it to the yogurt after it's boiling, not now.
Yeah. So the yogurt and the garlic and the coriander are kind of water, a liquid that you cook the rice in.
Yes, exactly.
And then you pour that over the hats. Which
then
are
after picking the hats, you add the hats to all the mixture that you got.
You add the hats in.
Yes, you add the hats inside the liquid of the rice and yogurt.
Wow. And then you eat that very quickly before the hats get soaked.
Yes. No, you cook it. You cook it for a while. After you adding the hats in the mixture, you cook them for 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Then serve it in the dishes, so it will be very sticky. Yeah, because the dough will drink all the yogurt that you cooked it, and you need that the dough must take the taste of the yogurt that you cooked in.
Sounds very good.
Yeah.
Except I don't have any yogurt.
Of course, in the end, as in the book say that you must add some dried mint on the top.
Okay.
Or it's up to you. If you don't have dried mint, it's okay. Actually, my kids, they don't like the flavor of the dried mint with the yogurt, so I don't add it.
So Jonathan's got no yogurt. I don't have any children or anything to eat this until later. So I'm wondering, I've got the yogurt, but not anyone to eat it. Shall I?
So somehow or other, we need to get together, Melissa.
Yeah. I'm wondering what to do. Shall I just wait? Shall I wait until this evening when the children come back? They won't be back until like 5.
Yeah, of course. You can, of course, because you must serve it warm. So you can't cook it and keep it like that. So, and me too. I will stop, of course, because it's not our lunch time. So I must go to my.
Manal, do you think this yogurt will work? It's a fat-free Greek yogurt, or should I need to add water?
If you don't have lots of it, of course you can add water to it. Then you can add little salt. Yeah, of course. Any kind of water will be good.
Healthy.
Of yogurt, sorry. Any kind of yogurt will be good to cook it.
Okay. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try the yogurt later.
This my yogurt is boiling now. Then after the yogurt starts boiling, you will add the rice. You will add the rice, and of course you must taste it. If it needs some salt, you will add some salt to it. Then when the rice starts cooking, you will add the dough or the hats, the baked hats to it.
And cook for 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And serve it warm.
Good.
Brilliant.
Great.
That's great. So I've done supper already today.
Yes.
I like the way Dermot and I have coordinated our shirts today.
Yeah, it's a uniform.
I just noticed it. I just thought I'd point that out.
I'll send some photographs of these seashells when
And
we get them.
Jonathan, and Jonathan, yours. How did yours shapes go? Are they still croissants?
I don't know. Here they are.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow, they are good.
Wow.
They look good. I don't know how good they're going to taste, but no, they'll be pretty good because I just had a little bit of that meat mixture and it's still absolutely delicious.
Great.
I made it with chickpeas.
Ah,
Good idea.
I've got a vegetarian, but it's also really delicious with all the herbs and the spices.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's such a good idea.
Manal, I have to go and get yogurt and stuff, so I shouldn't cook these until I can cook. I shouldn't put these in the oven until I can cook the yogurt, right? They should all be done hot at once.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
Too late for me. I've half.
yeah. I put half of mine in just to test them, so I still have some.
Your camera, Rana, there's a part of your camera I think is dirty. Clean your camera. The video camera on your computer is a little dirty. Clean it.
Who's this?
Rana.
Rana, where are you? Where's your oh yeah.
She might like the soft focus look.
Yeah.
That's better. Let's see. Yes, that's
Great.
better.
Wait, you're on mute. Hang on.
Can't hear you, Rana.
Can't hear you, Rana.
Unmute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me to clean the camera. My kids always use the laptop.
Yes.
I just use it when I make Zoom with you. Most of our work now on the mobile, not on the.
Oh yes. We want to see we want to see your whole face.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I thought it was quite clever. I was thinking I should do that. Have the soft focus, kind of just a bit blurred, make me look a bit better.
No, you don't need any improvement.
Is it clear now? I cleaned it.
Yeah, it's clear.
I think I break it.
No, you left it. It's not. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Is Amal all right in Gaza?
Yeah, she's fine. She's just visiting a doctor today. I think it's difficult to get doctor's appointments. So I think it was the only time.
I call her. She's in the doctor. I call her before the session. Yeah.
She was hoping to come and join us later, but I think she's obviously got stuck in the queue or whatever. So I think it was the only appointment she could get. But she's okay. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, well, it was lovely to see everyone.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.